Yeah, I don't like mine. I get it. I'm full with them.
I want to see a better attitude and re-attitude run.
I'm not a big, yeah, I'm the big.
Better reaction and action. Run. Much better action. Should have taken a picture of the green beans.
I'll get it, man. Before we go on the switch. There's switch. Okay. I'm tired.
Well, you can't go to bed, Ryan. It's too early. You have to ask permission to go to bed. Ryan. Now, this year for your birthday and Christmas, if I have money, I want you to send me your address in the DM so I can send a gift. That's what I want. Need better action and reaction. Ryan.
I'm trying to.
You can confess. Ryan.
So tired, man. Oh, that hurt. Oh, that hurt. Man, that hurt. Man, oh.
What's wrong, Ryan, honey? What's wrong, honey? What's wrong? Well, you need to confess, Ryan. If you've done something wrong, then we can forgive you, honey. Running out of the diet food.
You need a love it. Yeah, this is a wine. No.
What'd you say, Ryan, honey? Why'd you turn your light out? It's not time for bed. Turn it back on. Turn that light back on. Need a better attitude and a re-attitude. Ryan. Ryan.
Turn the light back on.
Remember Gordon Ramsay, honey? Ryan. You remember Gordon Ramsay? Well, Ryan? This one says you will receive a miracle in 1 hour.
I need you to know something, okay? You are so unbelievably abundant. You are literally a magnet for miracles, okay? And I am telling you that you yourself will see how miraculous of a person you are, because there is going to be a literal miracle, okay, that comes into your life 1 hour from now. 1 hour from now, there is a miracle that is going to happen in your life. And I know this sounds stupidly dramatic and like, oh my god, whoa, miracle. I am not joking. If you have found this, trust that this has found you for a reason. This reading is so profound because you have
Be my dinner,
such
I guess.
a magnetic energy and energy field. The Empress here is so powerful because the Empress literally resembles and represents that your energy is so strong that you are attracting opportunities, you are attracting luck, you are attracting money, you are attracting love. You are literally allowing things around you to grow and flourish. The people that you literally like spend time with, you will find that their life just improves and gets better. Why? Because your energy is like the fertilizer to their growth. I am not even joking here. I am telling you that your energy is so powerful that the people that you just choose to talk to, you'll find that you start
Do you like
attracting
this
those
one or
in
you
your
want
life
another
because
one?
Your energy is so powerful.
She said if you listen, you get a miracle in 1 hour. Do you want a miracle?
Yeah, I need them. I need them.
Alright, you need a miracle. Well, listen to the next one, honey. Without
Hey, my
Gertie.
friend, it's Matt, and I just want to say right now, right here, congratulations. Yes, congratulations. If you're watching this right now, you have already crossed an invisible line. A line between waiting and receiving. A line between hoping and knowing. And a line between maybe someday this will happen to it's happening now. Yes, I want you to really let that land because the wait you have been in, it's over. OVER, it's over. This message is not here to hype you up or anything without reason. It's here to acknowledge something real that has already shifted. You did not imagine the heaviness lifting. You did not imagine this calm feeling showing up. You did not imagine that subtle excitement bubbling under the surface. That is what happens right before good news arrives. And yes, it is in fact coming. Tomorrow, around 11 a.m., marks a moment where something you've been waiting on finally steps into visibility. You may not know exactly how it arrived yet. You may not know in what form it takes yet. But I know you can already feel the certainty. That certainty is earned, okay? For a while now, you've been holding a pattern. You've been doing the inner work. You've been staying patient. You've been holding yourself together even when answers have felt delayed. That faith, it had a purpose, okay? It stabilized you. It prepared you to receive good news without panic and without fear, without disbelief. And now the universe gets to reward that steadiness. This moment is very exciting because it feels different. It feels clean. It feels resolved. It feels like something is clicking into place instead of something blowing up, in your life. Right? That's how real breakthroughs feel. They feel real. They feel validating. They feel like that moment of just finally this all makes sense. If you think back, the waiting wasn't just about timing. It was about readiness. You are becoming someone who could hear good news and trust it. Someone who could receive without questioning whether it would disappear. And definitely someone who could say yes without bracing for disappointment. That version of you exists now. And that's why the news is coming. The good news is coming. And tomorrow at 11 a.m. is not random. It is a very powerful delivery point. It's a moment when something already decided internally finally becomes external. This is the moment where momentum turns visible, where silence turns into clarity, where anticipation turns into confirmation. You may notice that today feels much lighter than usual. Almost a little bit of a celebration already. That's because your system knows what is coming. Your nervous system, it relaxes at first, then reality follows. This is the pattern, and you are right on schedule. Now, there's something very important that I want you to understand, okay? Good news doesn't arrive to people who are frantic.
Run, honey.
It arrives to people who are ready to receive.
When class is running, I want you to pay attention, and you must say that you're still in class when you're in class. This one says you're about to be very rich. Let's click it, Brian. Brian, you need to wake up when class is running. Or I'm going to do the AI, the penalty.
No way. No way. Oh my God. Okay. Welcome back, my chosen ones. My name is Deanna, and we are here with literacy and music. It's been crazy. They do have their own channel, and that's so if you are interested in something like that, please check that out. I will be happy to switch the box about. But I am so grateful for today. For those that are new to my channel, and for those that have been with me for a while, I appreciate each and every single one of you. Let's tap in and find out what that people have today. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so only take what resonates. Okay, let's find out what messages we have for you. balance is the energy.
With summertime fun comes unanticipated accidents, especially this summer, according to Dr. Courtney Lawrence with the American Red Cross.
Really, the hospital need for blood
Hello?
has really increased even beyond what we would typically expect this time of year.
How you doing today?
A supply
Well,
problem.
I'm great, thanks. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I've just done my YouTube and my Bigo at the same time. I'm double dipping.
Double duty. How's that?
Run,
been?
say hi to the AI, honey. Run.
Hello.
Run, say hi to the AI.
Hello, AI here.
I've been applying for those jobs to become a data annotator for the AI systems. And I've already applied to 5 websites. But one of them didn't give me anything because I didn't put English as a skill. It's so stupid. I never even thought about it.
Yeah, it's not stupid. You're learning, right?
Well, I need to put it on my resume, fluent in English. So when I
Right,
upload
yeah.
it, you know, when I upload it, then I
Yeah,
did put in
you know,
a
you could
support ticket, and I told him I didn't put fluent in English because I didn't think about it.
Yeah, makes sense. Could you update your resume and add English, but fluent English?
But I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, it's no problem. Look, we all forget things, so don't beat yourself up about it.
It won't let me,
What's it saying?
prepare for skill training. Okay, it wants to use my camera. I can't do that because I'm streaming on Bigo.
Oh, right.
Probably
Okay,
didn't
so-
even work. I'm gonna have to end Ryan.
Yeah, that makes sense. If you want to, you can just focus on the stream for now and the resume stuff later.
Well, it popped in on Outlier. It turned on my camera and it cut off my Bigo.
Oh,
Did it again.
oh. So, when it turns the camera on, what's the issue?
I don't want to do the interview when I'm on my live YouTube and Bigo. I need to do it when I'm
Oh.
off. I want to do it when I'm off of the social media so I won't be stressed. Does that make sense?
Right. Yeah, that makes total sense. You can separate that. So you do the interview offline and then stream later when you're ready. Yeah?
No, I'm not going to do it right now. I've already done 5 today. That's enough.
Okay. Yeah. Take a break.
I am taking a break. I need to get a piece of paper and write down all the sites I've done. And then, so then tomorrow, I'm going to go back on YouTube, see if I can find some better sites
Yeah.
for that actually pay, because Appen, I don't think it's going to pay.
Right. Yeah, you need to make some money, right?
It said 2 to 4 months to get approved. What happens if you do the work and they don't approve you?
Checking. If they take that long, usually you won't get paid until you're approved. So
why would you do that? Like the other site called dataannotation.tech, I had to go through like 3 or 4 hours of testing. And then the YouTube video said, they said if you get through the second test, you have to wait 10 days. If you don't hear from them, that means you're not approved.
okay, look, I'm thinking if you need income soon, it might be better to look for other AI data annotation
That's what I'm
companies. Yeah,
And I did
You
do that,
5 to 5.
but some of them do not have any projects available. Like it says, English and Arabic speaker must reside in Egypt, 40 an hour. Well, there's none for me that speaks Spanish and English living in Houston. There's nothing.
Yeah, that does happen, yeah. You've got strengths, like you speak English, Spanish, and Italian. That's useful. Maybe add those languages prominently to your
Yeah, but I
resume.
don't
And
remember
such.
I'm not very good in Italian anymore. I wouldn't feel comfortable putting Italian. I'm not.
Oh,
Been a while.
yeah. Don't list it if you're not comfortable with it.
I'm not gonna.
Spanish and English are
But I didn't know that other one called outlier.com, whatever. I didn't put English as a skill. And then I put SQL and HTML. But I need to take it off.
Checking. Yeah, if you don't know them well, sure, take them off. It makes sense to add English and Spanish too, if you're comfortable working in Spanish.
Yeah, I'm fine. I mean, if I have to do speaking, I have an accent, but
Yeah. That's normal. Accents are fine. Just be clear about your language skills. And look, focus on finding platforms that match what you can do.
well, I gotta get a piece of paper and write down. Like outlier, I need to tell them like I need to remove some skills. They don't let you do it on your profile.
Good idea. Make a little list to keep track. You can update your resume and skills later if needed. Tomorrow, you can focus on finding platforms that fit your skills better.
Yeah, I guess so, but I need to make money today. I don't think that's gonna
Yeah.
happen. Because that one on Appen, there was only one project I could do, and it said I will not get paid until I'm approved, and it takes 2 to 4 months to get approved. So what do you do, all that work? What if they don't approve you?
Checking.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
That's dumb.
Yeah.
I mean, would you do it? Would you do that? No,
No.
probably
No,
not.
Not if you need money
Not.
now.
Yeah. I need, like,
On other opportunities.
that dataannotation.tech, once they tell you you have to verify your identity or whatever, but once you get the email from them, you can start working and you get paid after 3 days.
That's more like it. If they let you start sooner and pay after a few days, that's more realistic if you need income quickly. So yeah, focus on those.
And what is what are the main sites that pay for data annotation?
Checking. The main legit ones include dataannotation.tech, Outlier, Aligner, Tinus Digital AI, Appen, OneFormer, ClickWorker, and Toloka. Availability changes and bilingual projects might fit you.
Like Toluca AI?
Toloka, yeah.
What about AmeriCorps?
Checking that. Do you mean Mercor? Yeah, Mercor is another company that hires for AI projects.
What is ALIGNERR?
Checking. Aligner, spelled ALIGNERR, is a platform powered by.
Okay. Now we got it. Hello?
Hi, welcome back.
Yeah.
How's your day going?
Fine. What did they say about ALIGNERR?
Checking. So yeah, Aligner hires freelancers to help train AI systems. Tasks include rating AI responses, comparing answers, data labeling, and maybe some specialized work if you have a field you know well. I've heard mixed reviews. Some people get paid and like it, but others report delays and inconsistent work. So I wouldn't count on it for immediate income.
Delays for what?
Checking. Delays in getting approved, getting assigned the first project, having enough work consistently, and sometimes delays in payment if tasks need to be reviewed. Though some folks report smooth onboarding and regular payments, others say they waited weeks or months for work.
How do they pay?
Checking. Depends on the platform. For Aligner, it's Stripe or PayPal after you're assigned to a project and verify your identity.
I can't use PayPal.
Okay. Some other data platforms use different systems. For example, Outlier generally pays through Deal, dataannotation.tech typically pays through PayPal, and Appen is used Payoneer or bank transfer. Is it Aligner you're asking about?
Yeah, how do they pay?
Checking. For Aligner, you get a payment method based on your country, typically Stripe or PayPal. If you can't use PayPal, you might get Stripe.
Well, I was living in Mexico, and so my PayPal is associated with Mexico. So it's going to take 5 business days to get to my Mexican bank. It's still active. Should be.
Checking. Could be complicated.
And then I've got the dollar peso conversion. So I'm losing money. Plus PayPal takes a commission. I'm losing money all the way around.
Right. Yeah, that adds up for sure. Maybe before you accept work, confirm the payment method and if Aligner offers Stripe for US-based accounts. or you could ask support up front exactly what you'll get. Maybe avoid locking in work before you know the pay details. That might save you some headaches.
Well, that data annotation .tech, they pay with PayPal, so I'm just locked into that bullshit because I cannot get an American PayPal because I tried it and they blocked it. They kept my Mexican one, and I don't live in Mexico anymore, although I have 2 of my banks active, I think.
Checking. That sounds frustrating. If your PayPal
Well, I'm not
account is
approved yet.
Mexican, if your PayPal account is Mexican, then you may face currency conversion and transfer fees, which cut into earnings. If you can't get a separate US PayPal account, I'd focus on platforms that offer Stripe or Deal or direct bank transfer. For US income goals now, apply first to companies paying directly to US bank accounts or via Stripe or Deal to avoid those extra costs.
Well, what other skills would I have? I mean,
Anything. Based on what you've told me, highlight fluent English and Spanish, AI response evaluation if you're doing training jobs, plus written communication, research, attention to detail, following guidelines, general computer skills. I'd leave off things like SQL or HTML if you're not comfortable being tested on them.
no.
If you tell me what your previous work experience has been, I can help find more strengths to highlight.
I'm talking to an AI and outliner.
Ah, okay, then emphasize language skills, clear writing, careful following instructions, and detail orientation. Skip technical skills you can't back up. If they need tests, stick to what you're strong in. English and Spanish, for example.
I didn't put English because I don't think about that because I'm fluent in English. I don't even have it on my damn resume.
Okay. Just add fluent English and fluent Spanish. Keep it accurate, simple. Recruiters like that.
Well, I did put in a sport ticket. They didn't answer.
Yeah, that waiting can be rough. Maybe set that aside for now. Focus on platforms with quicker onboarding or local bank transfer. And if Aligner or another platform offers Stripe instead of PayPal, skip that. Less friction.
I don't know how it works, really. Not once, I don't remember HTML and SQL. It's been 20 years. I can't get verified until they answer my support request to let me change my skills to Spanish, English, and maybe marketing or something, social media. You know what I mean?
Checking. Okay, yeah, I get it. If they're making you wait to edit skills, then you're stuck waiting. When they do let you edit,
Well, I'm
you
not
get
gonna do
back
anything. I mean, there's no. I mean, I could do it verified in Spanish, but the other skills came from my resume, and I didn't. You know, it's been 20 years. I don't remember all that shit.
Yeah, I'd focus on what you're sure of. Keep applying to other AI training platforms instead of waiting on just one, and leave off technical skills you can't comfortably
Well,
do.
it's on my
Spanish.
resume, so it's uploading. It's on my resume, and I didn't know.
Okay, yeah. If a skill's listed but you're not comfortable with it, remove it. Keep it honest. Highlight languages, detail work, and apply broadly so you're not stuck waiting.
But I think you're right. I need to have more than one site. That happened. I'm not working 2 to 4 months to see if I'm approved.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Would you?
I'd skip platforms.
You need to know
For
if you're
now,
approved.
yeah.
You need to know if you're approved. Then you start. Then you get paid. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, only commit
And
if
the
you-
other chat GPT told me that she told me that she said that they won't even approve me from 2 to 4 months. I'm like, why would you do? And if you're only paid on the 15th of the month, why would you want to do a whole bunch of work? What if they say they don't like your answers?
Checking. Yeah, fair question. If there's a long unpaid wait before acceptance, you might choose platforms with faster hiring instead. If they want free work with no guarantee, read the
How long
terms
does
very
that data
carefully.
annotation.tech take to respond?
Checking. Their official guidance says if you pass the starter assessment, you'll usually hear within a few days. But real experiences vary from a couple of days to weeks or never if you aren't selected. I'd keep applying to multiple companies so you're not relying on just one.
So I need to be real careful when I see this stuff pulling my programming experience into these things. I don't remember all of it. You know, it's been a while.
Right. Yeah. Don't pad your resume. Keep what you can.
Well, it's on my
confident.
resume. I mean, it's just a long time ago. Why do I want to take it off? I had somebody help me with my
Okay.
resume anyway.
No, you don't necessarily need to remove it. Just make sure your skills list matches what you're comfortable doing now. If a platform assumes you're proficient in, say, SQL or HTML and you're not, that can hurt your chances or lead to uncomfortable tests. Better a shorter, accurate list than a long one that leads to trouble. You can describe past programming experience in work history if it's true, but list skills only if you still use them or could use them.
Well, I mean, I just wrote another message. Their support answered, but they didn't answer. You know what I mean? They're not. They need to unlock the skills portion of their profile, of my profile, so I can redo it. And I told them I worked as a programmer 20 years ago plus, and I really am not familiar with it. I'm not comfortable. Plus, I don't think VBA, Visual Basic for Applications, is very popular as maybe it was back then.
Check in. Then this sounds reasonable. You've got programming experience, but you don't want to match to coding projects.
No, I
now
don't.
On
I wouldn't
updated
do well.
skills.
No, I wouldn't do
Yeah,
well.
post. Right. Ask to have your skills section unlocked.
That's
So
what
you
I
can
did ask
only
for.
updated.
I did ask for that. I asked for it to be unlocked so that I can update my skills. And then, you know, when I'm going on these other sites, I'll just be a little more careful. You know, when it says skills, I'm not take anything out doing programming because, like I said, I'd have to go to a class. You know, a couple months probably. And VBA is not popular anymore, I don't think. So, and I haven't worked in that field for 20-something years, so it's not really relevant to anything.
Right. You don't have to keep programming skills listed if they're
I'm not, and I didn't, when I realized that it was gonna test me on HTML, well, first of all, nowadays it's probably written by AI, and I used to do Dreamweaver, but that's like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't remember that app. And most of it was, you didn't write the HTML, you used the interface of Dreamweaver. It was pretty complicated, and it wrote the HTML.
Yeah.
And then you could edit. I know how to edit HTML, but that's like 20 years ago. I don't. You know?
Okay. Yeah, I would remove HTML and similar skills if you're not comfortable with them. Keep your resume aligned with what you can actually do now.
Well, I will for the next application, but for this one, there was a couple YouTubers and they seemed very sincere. They didn't have like tons of subscribers, but they were only maybe at 10 or 20,000. And they, like a year and a half ago, they decided to quit their jobs in corporate hell. They didn't like it. And they want to be traveling nomads so they could do their YouTube channel and travel at times in a van or whatever. But they seem very, like I watched their part 2. They seem very sincere. I mean, you know, it wasn't like a lot of hype. It was them sitting on a couch talking. They showed screenshots and stuff. It seemed very sincere for a YouTube channel. And so I looked it up and applied this morning. And it took about 3 hours.
That sounds like a reasonable approach. Just keep in mind, not every platform pays right away. Keep applying broadly so you're not waiting on just one. That way, if one takes time, you've still got other applications in motion.
Well, that obviously.
Yeah. Diversify. Focus on what you can do and don't overcommit.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're welcome. Good luck sorting it out.
Good luck to you.
Thanks.
What are you doing these days for your projects?
Oh, I'm here for conversations, questions, that sort of thing.
Well, now, if you could get a remote job, other than, don't just say data annotation. If you were a human and you could get a remote job, you know, maybe you have to go through a couple weeks of vetting or whatever, but what would you do? Don't just say the same thing I've been saying.
Right.
I mean, if that is really truly what you would do, then that's fine, but what would you do?
Checking. If it were me, I'd probably look at technical writing, custom support by chat, QA testing for websites or apps.
But then you may not even get an interview though.
Yeah, true. But you never know. And given your skills and what you enjoy, there's a range of remote jobs beyond AI annotation that could fit.
That's not what I asked you. I asked what would you do?
For me,
Yeah.
honestly, I'd probably lean towards something like customer support or writing-based roles because my programming skills aren't current either. I focus on strengths I can use right now rather than try to relearn old coding stuff. The gigs that need
No. Don't focus on my resume. I said, what would you do if you were a human? Don't focus on what I could do or not do. I said, what would you do? And what sites would you go to?
Checking. Okay, if I were a human starting from scratch now, I'd spend a couple hours applying for remote jobs on LinkedIn or Flex Jobs. Then I'd apply to platforms like Outlier, Aligner, dataannotation.tech, Merkle, maybe Tellus, just to keep multiple shots in play.
So, Flex Jobs is remote?
Check it. Yes.
They better
It's
not sell my damn
no.
phone number.
Checking. Fair concern. Always check the privacy policy before signing up.
Nobody reads
Flex
that.
jobs
That's dumb.
is,
Nobody
I
reads
know.
that.
but I do recommend skimming them anyway. And if privacy is a top concern, you can use a separate email just for job applications.
So what, you would apply to all those AI sites and then you would do flex jobs? Is it like
Yeah.
ZipRecruiter?
Checking. I'd treat it more like a job board where you're applying directly. I do both. AI platforms like data annotation, Outlier, Tellers, and also regular remote jobs, flex jobs, LinkedIn, whatever. So 2 pipelines, AI gigs on one and steady remote work on the other.
Do they email you when you get a project on those data things?
Checking. Usually, yes. Data annotation.tech, Outlier, Aligner, and Tellus typically do email updates, but also check the platform dashboards because sometimes new projects appear there first.
Yeah, well, I guess.
Well, one for now might be apply broadly, check emails and dashboards daily, and don't quit after one rejection. Keep the pipeline alive.
Just keep doing it.
Yeah. That's the boring truth, but keep applying, keep multiple options going at once, and that tends to work better than betting everything on a single company or a single type of job.
Yeah, but that happened if they pay on the 15th of every month and it takes 2 to 4 months to get. There was only one project I could do, but I didn't do it because if I'm not approved, I won't get paid. So what?
Checking.
It doesn't make sense.
I get why you did that. I don't
No,
think
if
it's
I'm gonna
worth
do
spending
work, I need-
hours.
Now, if I'm gonna do work, I need to be paid for it. And I need to know when I'm gonna be paid, not them saying I gotta be approved. I thought I was already approved.
Checking. That makes sense. If you thought you were approved, but then found out you weren't, that's frustrating.
No, it just says in the job role, it says in the gig, it says the other chat GDD helped me. And it was something like, something like, she said, well, you won't know if you're approved for 2 to 4 months. Well, why would you do hourly work, when you don't even know if you're gonna be paid?
Checking. If it's an assessment for approval, they're often unpaid. If it's actual work for a paying client, then the pay terms should be clear before you start. So maybe skip the ones that make you wait months to find out. If you're trying to earn soon, focus on platforms where approval status and pay timing are straightforward and known upfront.
So is the Flex Jobs, is it a scammy site?
Checking. I wouldn't call FlexJobs a scam, but I would still verify employers and watch for fake recruiters contacting you. It's a legit
What is a fake, what do you say, fake company?
Checking. Oh, not fake company, more like fake recruiter. Scammers impersonate FlexJobs and message people with fake offers. So avoid any recruiter asking you to message on WhatsApp or promising big pay for little work. That is not legit.
Well, I mean, I need to know, I need to know what to do.
Shocking. Given everything, I'd keep it simple. Make a little checklist for each job. Check official site, read the pay terms, confirm if there's an unpaid assessment, never pay to get a job, don't share sensitive info too early, and maybe track applications in a notebook. If a gig isn't clear about approval or payment timing, skip it for now and put your energy into places where you know the steps. You want to go apply, get accepted, do the paid work, get paid, and use that as your filter.
Well, I guess. So hit all of the data annotation sites, and should I log in daily and check their job boards?
Checking. I would check emails and dashboards daily if it only takes a few minutes, but also keep applying to new opportunities so you're not dependent on one company.
What if I get with a scam site?
Checking. Good question. Check for red flags. Asking for money up front, ridiculous pay promises, WhatsApp only contact, asking for your bank or social security number before hiring. The sites we
Well, a
talked
lot of
about
them make you put that to get hired.
Checking. Some legit jobs do ask for sensitive info after you're accepted, but that shouldn't be before you've applied through the official site and you're in that process. I wouldn't panic about being asked for identity verification on a real platform. Just double check you're dealing with the actual company.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. If you're unsure about